Yo, home hearties, and welcome to something that's really odd. I am not used to this. I have never live streamed before, but I want to get into it, so I figured, hey, what would be a good decision for like our first ever live stream? And I was like, well, it would probably be a game that I'm quite familiar with. So I have chosen good old Kerbal Space Program. And what am I going to be doing? Well, it says in the title, you really should read it. I am going to be trying to build your suggestions, and there is a bit of a problem with that, because I know I'm a small channel, there's probably not many people, if anyone, watching this, so I might not get suggestions, at which point I've basically decided if there's no suggestion, I'm just going to progress through the game and see what happens. And yeah, let's see if this goes well. There's a good chance it won't, and we need a name. I haven't actually got one, but you know what, let's just go with something boring. I just got a hiccup, that's not good. YouTube Live, yeah, what an amazing name, and we can go with the good old UK Space Agency. Because I'm British. So, we've got it, yeah, like, UK colonises everywhere, now we're gonna colonise the moon. Hey, Gene Kerman. I don't know if I've ever pointed this out before. I might have in my, like, tiny little recordings with this. But, so, Gene Kerman is based off of the actual person in real life called Gene Kranz, and there's also another one who's called Werner von Kerman. So yeah, somewhere in the game Werner von Kerman exists, and the problem with that is the fact that he's also based off of a real person, but Werner von Kerman is based off of a person called Werner von Braun, or Braun, whatever you want to call him, and the whole reason he got his job at NASA was because he was good at, like, do you prefer... I've already got questions coming in. But anyway, hold on, I'll finish my story, then I'll answer your question. So, Werner von Braun was a Nazi war criminal who built a lot of rockets or missiles, and that's why NASA went, hey, you're good at building flying stuff, so how about you come and work here? And that's how he got a job. Anyway, this question, do you prefer Luke or Dan? I assume I know you in real life. I don't recognize your username, so sorry. I'm gonna say Dan. Sorry, Luke. I prefer Dan. Just so you know, if you have an amazing suggestion for something to... My chair just broke. If you have an amazing suggestion for something to build, then, I'm sure I would be happy to do it. I've noticed you've gone silent, and that might be because you are. Are you Luke? Is that Luke who's commented it? I don't know. Well, anyway, so we are going up, and there we go, 7 science. And if you were here when I made the save, we are on science mode, meaning we have infinite money, which is going to become very useful later, because I don't want to spend all of my time doing, like, little tourist missions and stuff. If you want to go to the moon, build your own rocket. I don't want to carry loads of people up to the moon. So, we're doing no tourism, should all be fine, we should have infinite money. Can we get back down to the ground, please? This feels like very this is very slow, you know. Can we EVA here? Oh, we can. Right, get an EVA report while we're up here, because those ones are actually rare. Get back on the craft, and we're going to time warp. I know that it's bad to time warp. We're gonna time warp back down to the ground. How many people are actually watching? I'm pretty sure there's only 2 viewers. I don't like how our... Why are we drifting all the way over this way? Why are we drifting this way? What has caused us to drift this way? Why are we... What caused that? Why are we over here now? We put no force in going sideways or anything. Why are we suddenly over here? This makes no sense. Anyway, right, so we need to wait for this to land. We're gonna collect the science, and then we're hopefully going to unlock more stuff. I don't know why I did this on the new save. It probably was not the smartest decision, but oh well, it will be fun. Yeah, who is actually here? If you are here, say hi. I know that Master Doggy Gloom is here because they've left a comment. I don't know if anyone else is here. Right, so what we should do, that's going to get us more science, and that allows communication. We don't really need these right now, because unless we're going far away, like to the Mun, we don't really have a purpose for communications right now. But we do need the... I don't know why I'm, like, examining them. We have enough for both. Right, what's now here? I can't unlock that. I can't unlock that. Can't unlock that. Okay. I feel like it's bad that we have to unlock survivability. Like, is that not bad? Our rockets just, like, might not survive? Is that what that's saying? We just might not happen to survive? I'm sure this is safe. Come on, UK Space Agency here. That's the new name. Yo, it's the save is no longer called YouTube Live. It is now just called UK Space Agency. That's what we are. Right, so what we should probably do is actually start getting more science, because if someone ever does leave a request for what to build, this could be a very bad idea. Well, no, I'm gonna need science. So we should probably actually start getting science. And I think our next objective would just be to actually get out. We don't have... We don't have, what are they called? Why can't I remember? A heat shield. We don't have a heat shield. I'm sure that's absolutely fine. Okay, how about... Do we want this? Let's go with this. Right, so we're going to take some nice fuel canisters, and let's go with 8. Right, and then if we take a little swivel engine, that should give us control. And then if we stick 4 of these on the side, maybe? Do I have decouplers? Oh, I've only got 1. So I can't detach these if they stop working, basically. So I'm just going to hope that that will be fine. We do have the fins in aerodynamics. What is this? What is this? What abomination have I just created in this world? This looks ridiculous. This is like those rockets you draw, like, in school and stuff. Like, just really young, like, age 4 or 5 years or something. Like, when you're told to draw a rocket, you draw something like this. It just looks awful. What do we call it, though? Who's going to be our next pilot? I think we should name it after... Okay, right, we're going to name it after Valentina this time. So, there we... That is spelt correctly. I don't know why my brain just stopped. Right, we want the parachute to activate on a different stage to the rockets. That would be a good idea. And I think that's all good. So let's launch the Valentina. This is very likely to go horribly. Right, so turn on our SAS, full throttle, 3, 2, 1. We are going up fast. Okay, I don't think we're supposed to go from like 0 to 300 meters per second in literally just a few seconds. In fact, we're actually being slowed down by air resistance, if you see this, so that's a problem. I also just got a notification on my phone. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's fine. I can ignore it. Right, full throttle. Are we going to break the atmosphere? We need this to get to, like, 70,000. Something tells me we're not. Oh, wait, our speed's going up. That's good. Are we going to make it? Are we going to get out of the atmosphere? I mean, like, the higher you get, the easier it becomes. Oh, I'm stupid. So, can any of you spot the mistake? Can any of you spot the mistake that has just happened here? So, we have one little parachute on the top here. We've just got one. In fact, we're in a new area. Can we get this science now? So, we have one parachute, which is supposed to stop this little, like, crew module here. Except, it's also having to try and stop the rest of the rocket as well. There is a very high chance this thing is going to come down at breakneck speeds, maybe. And I don't think the parachute can handle it. In fact, there's another problem. I've been really stupid with design here. The whole point of fins, if you don't know, is it keeps the craft pointing in whatever direction it's moving. So basically, right now, the rocket would not move downwards, facing upwards like this, because the fins keep it pointing in the same direction as its movement. But when we come back down, we didn't even break the atmosphere. That's ridiculous. When we come back down, we're going to be going at high speeds probably, and the craft is going to point towards the ground in the direction of our movement. Meaning that this thing becomes even more aerodynamic. There is a very high chance here Valentina is about to die. I'm sure it's fine. I know you can't time warp. Jesus. Hold on, wait, actually, we should get to our maximum height. EVA now. Let's get another EVA report, get some more science, jump back in, and we're going to tell you to point retrograde, which is the direction that we're coming back down in. And I'm going to hope that Valentina survives this. There's a very good chance she won't. I mean, place your bets now. Who's going to live? Anyone going to live? Probably not. Why are we coming back down on the land now? Like, this doesn't make sense. What caused our first craft to go and, like, just point itself towards the ocean? Is the parachute going to... I didn't tell the parachute to activate, that's why. That was stupid. Right. Now the new question is, can the parachute slow us down enough so that we're not going to blow up in 5,000 meters while we're heading at 160 right now? I don't actually know. You see though, look, this is what I mean. The craft is trying to point itself in the direction of its movement. This was a very bad idea. And we're moving this way again. Why? Why are we... What is happening? What? Is there just like some sort of invisible magnetic field just pushing rockets away from KSC? Like, what is going on? Why? Why is this happening? How does this happen? Why are we drifting over to the edge? Can we time warp back down to the ground, please? And why have we suddenly moved sideways? What is it about this? Like, why do we suddenly just start moving sideways when we get down to the ground? It doesn't make sense. Oh, you know what? We might actually survive this, because as you can see, 13 meters a second. I stopped that time warp a bit too early there. Right, coming down in 3, 2, 1, and nothing blew up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yep, that's fine. Valentina, you're fine. Everything is absolutely fine there. So, we now have 28 science. And what do we do with that? We could get a stronger engine. Like, that might be a good idea. Should we get a stronger engine? Maybe not. I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. That would help with getting up. That can drop off some of the weight for us. I feel like if we're going into space though, we probably need to be able to survive. So a heat shield is probably good. Like, until I can start getting robotic things, which are like over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Is it? This is the first one here. This is the first robotic one, I think. Oh no, wait, no, that one is, but this one's useless. So until I can get this one, in fact, even that one's useless. They updated the whole game. I'm pretty sure now the only useful one is somewhere over here. It's not that one. Where is it? Not that one still. It's these ones. These are the only useful AI things now after an update. It's really annoying, but I'm sure it's fine. We can handle it. We do have 13 science left, but we can't buy anything. Next, rocket design then, I guess. Or, you know what? Let's just change this, I guess. So, we are going to add our coupling here, or our decoupler. And that now means that when we're coming down, we can detach all of that fuel. I wonder, could we just make this more efficient? Because right at the start there, you'll notice that our solid rocket boosters, they got us up really far, but then they also ran out of fuel really quickly. So, I think if I just lower the thrust, that should make it more efficient, I think. Maybe? Am I completely wrong there? I think we can also get rid of these. They're weighing us down. Other than that, there's not much I can do. I mean, I could add a heat shield. How much does it weigh? 0.075 tons, I assume that is. And in aerodynamics, that's... okay. So, we would be adding total weight to the craft by adding a heat shield. I think it's fine. I think for the speed we're going to be travelling at, it should all be fine. And we do actually have another science module now, because I just unlocked it. So if we stick that one there, that's not on both sides. Can we please balance out the weight on this thing? There we go. So that's on both sides, meaning we can get 2 separate sciences. Save the rocket, let's launch it again. I don't know why I picked a day when my throat hurts to do my first ever live stream, but I'm sure that's fine as well. So, we're still going up at a high speed. I do have to wonder if we're just wasting energy, but right, so when we start getting this here, like air pushing back on us, it's best to either just decrease the thrust or completely turn it off. Because otherwise you're just wasting thrust fighting the air. It's not a very good decision. But it should be going fairly fast. Okay, see, that's the problem though. As soon as those engines shut off, our apoapsis, which is the highest point we're going to go, so that's like the highest point that our spaceship will actually get to, that decreased by 2 kilometers, if you noticed. It was very quick, but that decreased by 2 kilometers in that short little deceleration. And I don't actually know if we're going to have enough fuel to get back up to the top. Maybe it was just better to have the engines go full blast. I'm not entirely sure. Because I'm pretty sure that it was... oh, wait, hold on. Come on. Yep, okay, right, we've left the atmosphere, woo! We're actually going to shut off the engine. I know that there's only a tiny bit of fuel. Oh, okay, I actually turned it off as it ran out. We can detach that then. Hopefully it will all be fine. But now, oh, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm pretty sure F2. Yep, there we go. Turn off the GUI. Isn't that beautiful? There it goes. Off to return down to Earth. Never to fly again, as it will blow up on impact. Such a beautiful thing falling out of the sky there with no sense of safety at all. But like that's we're not about safety over here at the UK Space Agency. Alright, we should. There we go. So now we can log pressure data as well, which is going to be... Did we not get temperature up here before? So now we can log pressure data, which is going to be useful. And I might as well tell our parachute to deploy, because then it... Oh, I am sorry, Valentina. You're gonna get a lot of blood rushing to your head here. I'm very sorry about that. Also, now that we're in space, one, you can hear that nice, lovely music. But two, if we do an EVA report here, even more science. What happens if we let go? Just let go. Oh, we're drifting away. Valentina, I hope you know what you're doing. I really hope you know what you're doing, Valentina. You should have a jetpack. There we go. Oh gosh. No, grab onto it. Climb up. What did you just grab? What are you holding on to? Okay, right. Board it. Turn back on the SAS and point us retrograde again. As far as I know... Oh, wait, hold on. We were going to do this in space. We need this. This is important. Log this, please. We need the science for it. Right, okay. Pressure is logged. Everything should all be fine. Right, so... We come down now. Why have I got a Discord message? I've got a Discord message. Who is it? Who? Oh, it's Melody. Why is Melody messaging me? Well, I hope that answers Melody's question. I don't know if she uses the same editing software. It was a question about, like, how do I do something with my editing, and I don't know if she uses the same software. But if she doesn't, then that feature might not exist on whatever she uses. Right, here we go, though. We're coming down. 700 meters a second. Okay, can we slow down? Are we going so... are we going to slow down? Thank you. That got a bit close. Oh, that was our rocket down there. Oh no, our rocket just blew up right in front of us. That was so tragic. How could I let that tragedy happen? I mean, that's what it's designed to do. I'm not sure what I'm on about here. Right, so time warp back down to the ground. This is painfully slow. Can we go faster? Just like, can gravity suddenly just increase? Can we go a bit faster down to the ground, please? Like, get a timer on the screen or something. Just like, how long is this taking? And finally, gosh, imagine actually going to space in real life. It would be so slow. I couldn't. I don't think I could actually work at NASA because, like, the amount of time. Well, one, I'm not smart enough to do that, but like the amount of times I just time warp to get literally a few minutes closer. Right, now the next question is, what are we trying to do? Because I think our best option now is try and get into an orbit, because once we get into an orbit, actually... That's a good question, actually. So, we just got into space. What we just did is we got into... Hey, Gene Kerman. We just got into space. This is space. I hope you know what space looks like. What we didn't do is get into an orbit. We came up and then we instantly just went back down. What we need to do is get into an orbit, otherwise we won't be able to do anything. But now the problem is, I don't think I would get anything new from that. I'm pretty sure me going into an orbit would not actually get me any more useful science data. Meaning I wouldn't actually unlock anything to help us progress. So what do I do? I think... Alright, there's basic science here. And this gets us quite a bit of science data, I've noticed. So we can get quite a bit of science data from that. However, it would be most of our science data. I'm gonna buy it. I hope that's not a mistake. And in general rocketry, I want the solid rocket boosters as well. So now we don't have enough to buy anything else. We're going to see if we can get into a wonderful orbit from that. Also, to anyone that is actually watching, please tell me if, like, my audio is really awful. It should be the exact same as when I'm recording, but I don't know. My microphone kind of changes position every time I record because it's not actually fixed. It's just on my desk, so I just move it into position. But that means that, like, if I'm... Well, every time I record, I normally do a mic test just to make sure that it sounds normal. Right. We now have that parachute. What we also have, which I did not notice we unlocked, are these ones. And this one, if I am correct... Okay, yeah, look, see, right, so a parachute comparable to the Mark 16, which is this one. So what that means is this is basically this parachute here, but you mount it on the side of something. This one is smaller, which is good for deceleration, basically. So if we just put 2 of these on the side, that's going to help us decelerate when we re-enter the atmosphere. And now it's actually, what do we put to get us to space? So I want one of these. That's going to be a lot of science for us. Is it going to be worth taking Mystery U? Because we've already looked at everything else. Yeah, we've already examined everything else in space, really. So these 3 we've all done in space now, meaning we're not going to get much research from it. So maybe we should. I don't know if the science changes between... I'm not sure if the science changes between an orbit or a... what's it called? What is it called? Just suborbital, that. I'm not sure if the, like, science data actually changes or not. So, if we come in here... Why is my phone vibrating? Why is my tablet making noises? What just notified me? I really should mute this. There is... yeah, there's no useful notification. Cool, I don't know what that was about. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's like a mini Saturn V. Yeah, that's like a mini Saturn V. Let's go with that. Right. So, the Reliant here, this is more powerful, but it's harder to control. It doesn't swivel like the swivel engine. The name kind of fits it. I think... Actually, you know what? Right, take that one off. This is going to be our deceleration thing, and that's what's going to return us into the atmosphere. So with that, we should get back into the atmosphere. Everything before this, I think, is going to be our attempt at getting into an orbit. So let's just strap 4 of these? Sure. Just four engines on here. I'm not calculating this, if you couldn't tell. I don't know, like, I don't test my rockets or anything. I know loads of people that would play this game, like, they work out how much fuel they're going to need to get, like, everywhere and stuff, and what they're going to need to do when. I just build a rocket and I launch it and I hope it works. If it doesn't, then, well, whoever's on it is stuck in space. I think that's it, though. That is all we can add. Oh, wait, hold on. No, we're coming down from an orbit, we will need a heat shield. That is tiny. Why would I ever use that? There we go. Right, if we're coming down from an orbit, we will need that. So, right, what do we call this one? Let's give it a boring name like Orbiter. Right. So, those engines fire first. That detaches at some point. That should fire at the same time as that detaching. That detaches, and these two parachutes go, and that fires last. Okay, right, everything is good. Who are we taking in this? We've got Jebediah Kerman. Right, launch. Right, turn on our SAS, full throttle, and here we go. Not as quick as the other rocket, but hopefully gets us further. And so, when getting into an orbit, what it basically is you're just going sideways at a speed where you just fall around the Earth. I think this is probably the best analogy for it. So it's like, what you could do is you could chuck something upwards. What it eventually will do, though, is come down. What you do to get an orbit is you chuck something upwards. We're already nearly out of liquid fuel. Oh, we're wasting it on that. That's why. What you could do, though, is chuck something upwards and then chuck it sideways. And what that does is it means gravity pulls it down, but it's going so fast that it just kind of falls around the Earth. And that's basically what it does. I shouldn't be saying Earth, it's Kerbal in this, right. We also want to tilt our rocket, actually, because, yeah, at this point we want to start going sideways. As you can see, our apple axis there is in space, so whatever happens, we're definitely entering space. However, we are not going sideways at all, so I say, why are we tilting so much? I don't like that. We're tilting. Oh no! We're tilting the other way. You see? Can we just like slow down? Yeah. We good? We good? Yep. Aim that way. No. Keep aiming that way. Right. So I say when we hit maybe 65 kilometers. We fire our engines to go sideways, and we should actually point more that way. Right. So, in 3, 2, 1... Now! Right, so if we fire those, you can see our trajectory changes. So now we should hopefully fall around the Earth. I don't think we're going to have enough fuel for this, though. That's my concern. I don't think we're going to have enough fuel. Let's open these doors. Oh, okay. Opening the doors does nothing. Jeez! Yep. Okay, slow down. Slow. Wow, that's already 4 kilometers away. That was not supposed to go so fast. I hope that did not waste too much fuel. We're gonna log pressure. We're not getting any science from this, but I just like making sure everything is done at once. That's a problem. Hold on, if we burn sideways... No, look, our fuel has gone down way too fast there. And we're not... Right, I don't think we're going to achieve an orbit, but at this point the concern is that even if I did, I don't think I would have enough fuel to get back. Yeah, okay, we've just run out of fuel, and we don't have enough to get back. I could reset the flight. However, I'm not going to, just because we did the material study and everything, which got us quite a bit of science there, so I shall leave it for now. We're going to point ourselves retrograde again, and now we've just got to wait. So, bring our ship down. We can actually detach that as well. I know it's bad to time warp in the atmosphere. Right, and we're going to tell our first parachutes to activate. We won't tell the others yet. That bit is really spinning out of control, isn't it? Right, and now comes the time to test our heat shield. Hope it works. If it doesn't, then everyone's dead. Jebediah's having a good old time down there. Right, first parachutes activate. We can tell the second ones to activate. And we should come to a nice, slow descent. And when I say slow, I really mean slow. This is... I'm so impatient, aren't I? I am so impatient. It's like this thing's gonna take 30 seconds to get down to the ground, and the whole time I'm gonna be going, oh my gosh, just hurry up. Still no suggestions on any rockets to build. Shush! I'm just gonna mute my tablet. I don't know why I didn't. Just... Why can't I... Okay, I can't turn down the audio on my tablet, apparently. That's very useful. Yeah, we haven't had any rocket suggestions, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if I could do much right now. It's like... we don't have enough to even get into an orbit, so a rocket suggestion probably wouldn't be achievable. Right, recover the vessel. How much science do we have? I don't think it's much, which is really annoying. I was hoping we would get more. Yeah, we've only got 49. Right, stability. That would be useful. It would be useful. Is there something more useful first? None of that is needed right now. That could be. Because this engine right here, it is weaker, but it is way more efficient than any other. All of the other rockets are more efficient, so I'm going to hope... Oh, no, wait, hold on, I don't know what I'm saying now. So, yeah, these are more efficient engines. Basically, any engine that has sort of this nickname, if it's the name of a dog there, it's more efficient than other engines. But that does... Actually, there's not really a negative of it. Like, yeah, it's slightly slower, but it gets you further a lot better. Right, we can't unlock any of those. I'm not too interested in winglets right now. Nose cone... I think our best bet right now is advanced rocketry, because look, we get another fuel tank as well. Yeah, we're gonna go with advanced rocketry then. I'm gonna hope that everything with advanced rocketry is fun. Right, so let's quickly change this design, I guess. So, I guess first thing we want to do is change out that engine, I think. I'm going to change that out to more, or something more efficient. We're going to add one of these fuel ones, and this is going to be our more efficient, like, engine. This one's going to be, hopefully, the one that gets us into the orbit. Then we will have... what next? So, if we put another decoupler, then I guess we put this. I really hope that this all works. This is becoming a very tall rocket. Alright, and what we're going to go with is the swivel engine. We're going to... don't like that design. Yeah, it can go like that there. Right, so we'll put the swivel engine. If we go back to these, I guess we do 2 more of these? I think we'll put 2 more of these solid rocket boosters, because they're powerful. We don't need any of this science anymore, do we? That's something I should have noticed. We don't need that science, because we already have it. so we can actually chuck that off, meaning our rocket has just lost a lot of weight. And now the next question is, do I add more? I feel like I should. You know what? Let's make this 3 solid rocket boosters. There we go. New and improved. 3 solid rocket boosters. And we will turn down our thrust to roughly 75. There we go. So now if we save that, launch the rocket, everything should hopefully go fine. I'm noticing there's now 5 viewers in the chat now. Not entirely sure who's who, but there we go. I think one of those viewers is actually me. I have one open just to... Oh, I didn't change the... Hello, new people. You've just seen me completely screw up my rocket design. Right. That needs to fire at the same time as those. That decouples when that fires. This decouples when this fires. That decouples that... Right. Okay, everything's good. We have fixed our rocket. We have fixed our rocket. I could have done that on the launch pad, but if I need to reuse this at any point, then it's going to be annoying. So, launch this rocket. So, aim right now is get into orbit. So, people that are new here, because I've noticed multiple people have just joined. If you are here, comment a rocket like idea that you want. It can basically be anything. I could try and make a flying crab maybe or something. No promises, but like I will try and make it right. Turn off that engine because we've got too much air resistance. Yeah, basically comment an idea. Can be a rocket that does anything, hopefully, well, within the laws of physics. So basically rocket design could do anything, like intentionally blow up. That's an idea you could go with. And we're going to try and make it and hope that it works. Right, we should actually start tilting now. Or, we're actually rotating, which I don't want. We should not be swiveling. Right, what's our apoapsis? We need that to go higher. So, we bring that to 75. Right, this is going a lot better than it did last time. So now... if we tilt our rocket, we want it to be here where it says 90 or something. I don't think it's going to let us tip it further. Yeah, okay, weight isn't allowing me to do that. So, oh, now we're tilting. Now we're tilting, but I don't want to tilt too far. So we've got to be really careful with this. Really careful. Right, fire the engines now. And what this will start doing is it will start sending us horizontally around. I actually fired that way too early. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. This should all be fine though. I'm pretty sure everything is fine. Stop! Slow down. Please. So. No, we're just tilting back the other way. Jeb, point it where I am telling you to point it. I need you to point it right here. Thank you, Jeb. You're very useful. Right, we have hit we've hit space. I don't know what I'm on. Right, we've hit space. So now, if we start launching this way, we are going to... Come on, keep going. There we go. Right, detach that. That's going to fall back to Earth because it's basically on this trajectory here. And I'm hoping this second engine can get us into an orbit, and there's no promises with that. I'm not good at this game. I've done some fairly cool things in this game, but I'm not very good at it. It's kind of sad. Right, hopefully though, it's really hard to judge this, because it looks like it's going so slowly here, but then like right at the end it will go really fast and you will barely be able to judge it. It's kind of insane how quickly it goes. So hopefully this gets us into an orbit. Again, there is no confirmation that it actually will. I am not entirely sure that it will, and Jeb is having a good old time down there. Look at him, he's kind of stopped being excited now. Jeb, what happened? Come on, you're going to space, buddy. You're going to space. This has got to be exciting for you. How is our orbit? Not well. Cool. Our orbit is not going well. Why? Why is our orbit not going well? Okay, right. So, how is it doing? I'm getting really bored waiting for this orbit, but I can't time warp while we're accelerating. I am noticing though, our altitude is decreasing, and it is decreasing fairly quickly. I'm gonna just point us upwards again a bit, just in hopes of bringing us back up a bit, like, or at least slowing our descent. Right, but as you can see, we're nearly at the halfway mark, which is okay. We've just run out of fuel there. This engine, is this gonna get us far enough? We won't need that much to decelerate, like, because all we have to do for a deceleration is get back into the atmosphere. We don't actually have to get very far into the atmosphere, but here we go. Right, this is technically an orbit, however, it's very far into the atmosphere, meaning it would not be good for our ship. So we're going to actually bring us past the apoapsis, or we can do it on the apoapsis, and we can set up maneuvers. I did not realise that. I did not realise we could set up maneuvers as of now, but they're going to be very useful in the future. So, we are going to point us prograde. That rotated very quickly. We're going to point us prograde, increase our thrust, and what this will do is bring up our periapsis, and this is an orbit, because we are now in space entirely. We are never going to drop back down into the atmosphere if we stay on this trajectory. There's a new person here again. Hello. I can see the number of viewers. I'm watching whenever it goes up. Hello, new person. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good on this fine day. And you just missed us getting into an orbit, so I'm sorry about that. There's another new person. Whoa, we've hit 5 viewers. My channel is so successful. Yes. Right. Hello, new viewers. You have just missed us getting into an orbit, but we don't have anything to do. Although we can do a little spacewalk. So if we get an no new science. Thanks, Jeb. I was really hoping you could be useful. But look, we can go on a little adventure. Woo! And we can just fly around in beautiful space. Jeb is going to be blinded by the sun, like he's staring right at. Oh gosh, come back. I did not want to leave our rocket behind entirely. We do need the rocket to live. No, we've gone past it the other way. This is an emergency now. No, no, go up. What's the button? Oh, it's shift. I was holding space. Go up. No, now you're going too fast. Slow down. Slow down. Maybe I should not be doing spacewalks. This was a horrible idea. Okay, right. Grab it. There we go. Right. That could have gone a lot worse. Right. What we are going to do is we want to just basically get back down into the atmosphere. So, if we do this, this should lower down our periapsis. And let's lower it to about there. And I'm actually going to change the order of things. I'm not going to decouple this. I think we can land with this, and I'm not sure if that would be better or not, but I also want to use the fuel to slow down a bit. So, I'll wait for us to enter the atmosphere, which we should do at some point soon. Come on. There we go. Right, we've entered the atmosphere. So, if I fire the engine now... What? Thank you, camera. You did not need to do that. So if I fire the engine now, that's going to decrease our speed more, and we're basically just trying to get to a speed where we can deploy our parachute, which it's not going to do up here. It's not going to deploy our parachute all the way up here. In fact, we can check the height that this deploys. So this deploys at 1,000 meters. This deploys at 2,500. And we've just... Right, okay, so we're going to drop that. We're going to swap to terrain height, because as you can see, we are definitely going to be landing on the land. And then if we time... I know about the thing. I should just click do not, like, tell me again. But I know that if I do click do not tell me again, I'm gonna screw it up one day, and I'm going to just, like, time warp into the ground. So that's why I don't click do not do that again. Right. So at this point we're basically just testing out our heat shield. I really hope this works. If it doesn't work, good old Jebediah Kerman here is dead. And I hope Jebediah Kerman does not die. Right. There we go. So parachutes are deployed. If we slowly decelerate back down to the ground, again this is really slow. Oh look, there's our debris. There it goes. Down into the ground. Where is the ground? Is that not on the ground? Okay, it hit the ground. Right, and now we've just got to wait. I mean, I could just go back to the space center, but then I would have to go and retrieve the vessel. It would just be a huge ordeal. Let's just get it now. Right, we're descending at 6 meters a second, and we're like 500 meters above the ground. How do people do this in real life? In real life, this must just feel so slow. Although, I guess you've got the tension of if anything breaks at that point, it's going to die, which, like, luckily in this game, you don't get random engine failures. So, everything should be all good with that. That looked very fast, but remember we're at 4 times speed. So, if we come back, I don't think we've actually got any new science, which is really annoying. We've only got 14, which is not enough for anything. We don't have enough science for... I know what we need to do. So, we have material studies and everything, but what I have just noticed is every time we use one of our rockets and stuff, we always end up then... Oh, right, I don't know what I'm saying here. Every time we use one of our rockets and we unlock new science, we always end up, like, not testing it in places that we've tested the old science before. So if we just create a new little rocket, and this is literally just going to be to collect science, it's not actually even going to launch. There are fireworks. Cool. Where is it? Right, so in science, we're going to take that thing, we're going to take this thing, we're going to take this thing, and we're going to take this thing. And we're going to launch it, and as you can see, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to launch at all. It's going to stay sitting here on the ground. So, now, if we conduct a material study, look at that. New science. I am such a genius. NASA should hire me already. Even though I said 5 minutes ago that I wouldn't be good at NASA. But anyway, here we go. NASA should hire me. I would be so good at NASA. I have just received brand new science that they have never known of before. Can I do a material study? Like a surface sample? Because this is science mode, meaning we don't have to unlock anything. All of these buildings are at their maximum upgrades. So what I think that actually does mean is I can take surface samples. I think they might need to be... Do they need to be scientists? Surely not. Surely we can do it without a scientist, right? Like, how hard is it to just, like, pick up a bit of dirt? I could go outside right now and pick up a bit of dirt. It would be... Jeb, did you really fall over from that? It would be so easy. Just like, right, take surface sample. There we go. Apparently, we have never looked at a surface sample of dirt on the planet that we live on, at the place that we work, where we conduct science. Brilliant job, KSC. Well done, KSC. You are the best of the best here. I am forever grateful for you. And now we have 30 science, meaning we can't unlock anything useful. I don't want... That's the only convincing thing. I mean, that's kind of good as well, but that... I don't care about that. I don't want it. It's literally found lying by the side of the road. I don't want it. It's the only thing I can unlock. I guess 2 of these 3 things are useful. I really don't care about that winglet though. We're gonna unlock that, and I guess now we have one objective. We have one simple objective, and it is to do a flyby. And a flyby of what? This thing over here, the mun. So we need to do a flyby of this before we can land. I mean, we could land, but not without a load of stuff that we need science for, guess what? So we're going to need to do a flyby, get a load of science, go back, build a new rocket, come back over here, then land, get a load of science there, and then travel out even further, probably over here to Minmus. Unless someone suggests a rocket design. If someone suggests a rocket design, I'll make that rocket first, but I didn't actually pick that up. There we go, recover that. Yeah, if someone suggests a rocket, I will build a rocket, but up until then, I'm just going to continue doing this. I'm just going to continue, basically, building stuff and progressing in the game. So, how do we do a flyby? It's a good question, and one that I really don't have an answer to. So, we're going to need parachutes for re-entry, and we're going to need this thing. We're going to need actual ways of collecting science, and then what? We're going to need a heat shield for... Why do I keep selecting the tiny one? We're going to need a heat shield for re-entry. We are going to need to be able to decouple that from the rest of the craft. What's it going to take to get home? That's the other question. What's it going to take to get a rocket back home? That is the biggest question here. So, I think we're going to add sort of just this, I guess. Just like we're essentially copying the same rocket design that we just did before. Maybe I could... I'm sure it's fine. Who cares if the rocket's really tall? It's not like that makes it easier to fall over or something. Right, so attach that engine there. Attach that, and we can actually no. We should actually add more to this. So we're gonna make our rocket even taller. Look at this beauty. We're going to not a Reliant. We're gonna add a swivel engine. And this is the height of our rocket. I'm not going to launch it just like that. That would go absolutely horribly. But what I am going to do is add a nice radial decoupler. Then let's add some fuel. Yeah, why am I saying that as if I'm questioning it? Like, we need fuel. The rocket isn't going to launch without fuel. I don't know why I was saying that so weirdly. I guess I should add a tiny bit extra fuel for those, because that rocket is going to be a lot more... Or the engines I'm going to put here, they're going to be a lot more powerful. So I should probably be aware of fuel. Aerodynamics as well. Right, so we need these so that we can remain somewhat like a good... Why? I've forgotten words today. You know what I mean? You know what aerodynamic stuff does? I don't know what I'm trying to like explain with it. You know what aerodynamic things do. Right, and I really hate the position of these decouplers. Can I, right, I want to move the decoupler down, but right, okay, that does pick up the whole, no, I want you to, oh, why is this so difficult to use? Right, okay, take that, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to attach this bit to the rocket, and then I'm going to take this, and attach it there. There we go. Right, Alt, and we'll take this, put it roughly in the same position. I mean, I could just turn on four-way symmetry. Maybe our rocket is a bit too tall. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there will be no problems from that at all. Never going to be a problem with that. And let's change up the design. I don't like the current design we have, so let's just make it like that. Yeah, that's a good design. And let's do it like that on this side as well. There we go. Right, we have a wonderful little rocket design, and we're going to change the middle as well, because why not? We'll do that. Then make that one white. Let's make that one with a big black stripe, and that one can remain checkered. There we go. This is another rocket design where it really does not deserve to exist in this world, but it does, and it's my creation. I feel like I should be proud of this creation, but I am really not. Right, so they detach first. That has to detach at the same time as that. That has to detach at the same time as that. That has to detach. Then these two parachutes need to fire. And that needs to... This is all going to go fine. What do we call it now? We need a name. What do we call it? I mean, the general KSP idea is to call anything that goes to the man a cappello. So you know what? That says. No, I just did it again. Right, a cappello 1. There we go. And fly by mun. Right, who is going to be our wonderful pilot? Let's change out Jebediah. He's gone enough. You're an engineer, you're a scientist, so we're going with the only other pilot, which is Valentina. Launch the rocket. Valentina, I hope you have signed your will, because there is a very high chance you are going to die. It is darker. Is it sunset already? How long is... Hold on, wait, I can change this to global time. Oh. No, it's only been an hour. Why does it feel darker? Is it not darker? It feels brighter now. Look at that though. Like, look at how much progress we've done in an hour. This space agency has existed for an hour, and we've already put people in orbit and brought them back. Right. Launch the rocket. Did you see that though? The thing was shaking. We need to unlock struts. That is something we need to unlock very quickly, because without them, our rocket could break apart quite easily, or at least go quite far out of control, which is not something I want. I do not want, I don't want the rocket to go out of control. And the other problem here, okay, alright, decrease throttle. So, the other problem here is this rocket is really tall. And the way mass works, like the way gravity works and all that, if the center of mass on this rocket tips over its like area on the ground, it's going to flip over, and like it will do that in the air as well. And I don't want this rocket to flip over. It's typically not a good idea. So I have to come up with a solution to that. What that solution is, I don't really know. I'm just kind of relying on hope that this is all going to go fine. And I'm noticing we're swiveling as well. No, don't swivel that way. Valentina, what are you doing? Let me control the rocket for you. Valentina. Oh my gosh, Valentina, stop trying to correct it. I'll turn off the engines. We're now at like 100 kilometers. Right. Something I did find out in our last orbit, though. We can add maneuvers. So I'm going to add a maneuver node, and we're going to do this all with a maneuver node. So we need to bring us to a periapsis. There we go. That can decrease down to just above 70. There we go. And you'll notice it says we don't have enough fuel. Now, that may be true, but there is a very slight but in this. So yeah, it might be true. We might not have enough fuel. But, as you can just see, it just changed, because we no longer have an atmosphere, and the timing for this is right now. Oh. Gosh. If you're wondering where I get the timings for this, so, what is going on with our fuel down there? Right, okay. So, if you're wondering what is going on, basically this time down here, where it says burn time, we want to use... There we go. We want to use our... Or we want to start the engines when the node is at half the time of the burn time. That is when we want to fire it. I'm noticing our burn time has not actually decreased much, which seems very odd. But basically, if our burn time is 2 minutes, we want to start the engine at the node in T-minus 1 minute. It's confusing, I know, but that's all you need to know, basically. You just need to do whatever burn it is in that amount of time, basically. That's a really horrible explanation. I understand how this game works. I can't explain how this game works. And I really wish that we weren't in a 100-kilometer orbit. We're not supposed to be this high. I so screwed up there. That was a complete screw up. I'm gonna see if I can do it. If I can't, Valentina's gonna get... Oh my gosh, I've just been raided. Features! Features! What on earth? What? Features Gaming! You did not need to do this. Thank you, Fetch. You did not need to do a raid on me, but I'm very glad you did. You join us right after my mistake. Thank you, there's now like 15 of you. Yeah, you joined me right after my mistake of getting into an orbit. How is Fetch doing, by the way? I haven't heard from him today much. I mean, I did actually get his opinion on the thumbnail for this. Thank you. I know I'm being raided. This is amazing. Features Gaming raid for you. Thank you, Fetch. I didn't expect being raided from you. I mean, you do a raid every stream, don't you? But I didn't expect it would be me. Thank you, Fetch. You're a very good friend. Hello, new people. You join us trying to get into an orbit and failing, and oh gosh, this has gone horribly. Turn off the engine. Right, this has gone absolutely horribly because you see this number here that's supposed to be 50,000 higher, and this number is supposed to be 50,000 lower. We've completely screwed this up. And I know I'm doing bad, Crazy Plays. I see your message. I know I am doing bad. Thank you for pointing it out. Right. Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you talking about... I don't even know anymore. I'm very confused at this point. And that's now way too high. Right. We need to bring that down to just above 70,000. We need to point at the maneuver node. And let's do this correctly this time. So our burn time is 4 seconds. Let's bring that up a bit. No, 43 is too long. 20 seconds. There we go. Right. We need to fire the engines at T-minus 10 seconds. Thank you, Features. I'm still getting messages. I'm still getting messages of Features Gaming raid for you. Thank you. I'm glad I am worthy of this. Right. So at T-minus 10 seconds, we're going too fast. Oh, that was my tablet. Why is my tablet still making notification noises? I muted it. Why is it making notification noises? Tablet, please be quiet. Right. I just did that again. I just screwed up again. Right. We're going to set up a final maneuver node here. We're going to bring up this number to 70,000. There we go. That's 70,000, roughly 70,000. Right. Our burn time is 22 seconds, meaning we need to start the engine at 11 seconds. 11. Not 10, not 5, not 30 seconds after it. 11 seconds. And I'm not even going to time warp. I'm really impatient, but I'm not going to time warp this time. Right. 3, 2, 1. I started that countdown too early. There we go. 11 seconds. Right. Why? Oh gosh. Why have I got... Wait, what? 5 more subscribers to 100. What? Hold up. Who put that message? Hold up. What? Hold on. Yes, you can show that comment. Oh, shut off the engine. Right. Hold up. Who just said what? Someone just said 5 more subscribers until... What? What? Hold on. What's going on now? Hold on, I've got to load up YouTube Studio. Oh my gosh, I'm on 99 subscribers. You what? Thank you. Why are all of these messages getting held for review? Some of your messages aren't appearing. I can read them. Don't worry. I can read all of these messages that are coming through. We're at 101. I did not expect this. Thank you, Features. I can see you're in my chat. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh. I've finally reached 100. There we go. Let's change the name of the stream, shouldn't I? Oh, I've just closed everything on Discord. Hold on, I haven't even got my tab open. I'm trying to... There we go. There we go. I've got it. I can't even type. Hold on. Thanks, Features. There we go. Right, I've reached 100 because of a raid. Thank you. Right, what were we actually trying to do? We were trying to get over here, weren't we? Right. Set the moon as the target. Or the mun. It's not even called the moon. Thank you, Features. Oh my gosh, I've finally reached 100 subscribers. Yay. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna try and give a shout out to everyone in the chat, because it's actually slowed down now. Right, Clumsy Wonka 2010, Catherine Easter, Top, I don't know if I can read that name. Smart Roblox YT, Features Gaming, oh wait, Features is still here. Oreo Milkshake over 12, thank you. Why can't I read now? I'm panicking. Right, Delila oh gosh, Delila Tizow, I really hope I've said that correctly. Clumsy Wonka's still there. I think I've got Cyclonic. How's it going? Someone just said I like space and KSP. Why can't I see your username? I can't see your username. That's really annoying. Why can't I? Unless your name is I like space and KSP, which is very fitting. Right. How do I need to bring this down. I don't know if any of you actually know this game at all. It's like 10 years old. I hope you know it. It's a really good game. Right. No, right. Is that going to get to 0? No, that's just increased it again. How do we need this number here to be 0. There are too many numbers on the screen. Right, no. Remove that. Remove that. Keep this one. Look at this number over on the right-hand screen. Descending node. Right. Again, thank you, Features, for the rate. Oh, there we go. Right, we've got 0. I am totally smart enough to play this game. Right, bring up our thrust. And we've got to do our nice little divide by 2 calculation again. So, how do we divide by 2, everyone? Well, you see, we have this number 48. What's 48 divided by 2 is 24. When do we fire the engines? That's right, at 24 seconds. Let's hope I can actually do this time. Come on, first try. I've got to make up for the fact that I completely screwed that up. Well, should I change the title of the stream now? I feel like I should. 100 subscribers. That was... Well, I've reached my goal. If you didn't know, my goal was 100 by the end of the year. And now I've reached it. Thank you, everyone. I know some of you have left now. Thank you, if you are still here. That's amazing, and big thank you to Features Gaming. I don't know if he's still here either, but thank you. I am very glad. I actually don't know what to say now. I've lost my words. I also need a drink. My throat hurts. Yeah, thank you so much. Right. So, node is almost here. Right. 25, 24. Fire the engines. Right, I did it correctly this time. Woohoo. Hopefully my parents can be proud. There we go. I can land people on the moon in a virtual game, but oh well. Right. Can I time warp this? I'm so impatient with it. It's a 48-second burn. I'm really impatient with it and just really excited now. Thank you for subscribing. I am... oh gosh. Hold on, how many have I got now? Can I quickly open up Chrome and, like, look at this, read it? Okay, I'm on 102. Brilliant. Right, I've passed my goal of 100. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm very glad. Right, and stop that there. That's good enough. There we go. Look at that. We are on the perfect angle with the mun. So, I don't know how many of you have ever played this. Right, it's already set as our target. What we want to do now is add a maneuver here, and we want to basically accelerate all the way up. Put a marker on that one as well. Accelerate all the way up. And we've got an encounter. That was surprisingly easy. So, it would help if the node wasn't in the middle. Right. I'm hoping you guys can see the problem. I can't do this burn, because even though I want to land on the moon, I don't exactly want to go flying straight into its surface. So, we've got to correct this a bit. So, if we come here... Right, burning retrograde, that slows us down. And what I'm going to do is basically try and find a time that saves us the most fuel as well. Because not only can we just, like, do a longer burn or a shorter burn and use less fuel, we can also just delay when we actually start our burn. Right, and this is roughly the optimal time here. So now we want to bring this down. We want to burn prograde, which is going to get us closer. Bring that up again. Right, we want to burn prograde, which will bring us closer. And now it's... there we go. That's a good altitude. I mean, it's not perfect. We're not trying to land though. We are just trying to do a flyby as of now. So we point at the maneuver, and we have a really awful burn time, if you can see down there. Oh, Features ended his stream. Well, I hope it was a good stream. I hope it was a good stream, and thank you again to him. I don't know if he's still here, but thank you to him. I mean, I have him on Discord. I can just thank him there. But thank you so much, everyone that's here. If you are still here, I don't know who's still here, but woohoo, 100 subscribers. So that is 1 minute 22, which is 82 seconds. Why did I slow down on that? Meaning, our burn time... it was a good stream. Cool. Features is still here. That's brilliant. Right. Burn time is... It's 82 divided by 2. It's 41. 41. This is why you should stay in school, people, because... I mean, I don't know why I said that. I'm still in school, but... Stay in school. You learn how to divide by 2. Alright. We want to time warp up until this timer down here reaches 41 seconds. We don't want to go over 41. Stop! There we go. Right. So now, we've just got to wait. We've got to wait for the burn time to go down. And what we're trying to do is accelerate up so that we can meet the mun. However, you may also notice the other problem, which we'll address later, which is the fact we're going to launch off into space once we pass the moon. Which, while that's technically what a flyby is, I don't want to recreate. That is a very odd idea, but I want to see that now. I hope I can see that one day. Alright, so this is you're gonna see how, like, burn time affects this as well though in a second, because as you can see right now it's going very slowly. We've done like 2/3 of our burn and it's going very slowly. We're gonna need to detach in, there we go, detach. Right, as you can see though, is going very slowly, but what you're about to see, because you can see it's speeding up, it's about to shoot forward, and we're going to need to slow down our burn to prevent that. Or we could just let it happen and see what happens from there, which admittedly would be fun. But, right, we're going to slow it down now, because that comes in way too fast. And now, we've just got to correct it. It doesn't have to match up with this at all, but it's best if we get it close. So, there we go. That is a good altitude. And what we want to do now, to prevent ourselves from just flying off into space, because you can see where our trajectory goes. So it comes around here. By the time we reach here, the Mun will be roughly over there. We'll connect to them, or we'll be in the Mun's orbit. We'll go around it, and then we'll launch off onto the escape, which then sends us back into Kerbin's orbit, except then we leave Kerbin's orbit as well, putting us in orbit of the Sun. We don't exactly want that, so we just kind of have to leave it for now. And what we want to do is decelerate us down, because if any of you were here, I don't think any of you were, if you were here, you would know that you just want to decelerate, and that will put you in a shorter orbit. So, if I quickly bring this down, that's too low. There we go. Right, 12,000 and 13,000, fairly equal orbit, and I am going to, like, disappear from my computer for a second. I will put us on Be Right Back. Do not worry, I shall return, eventually. Hello, I should be back. And also my microphone turned on automatically, so my microphone might have been on that whole time. I really hope it wasn't. And look at that, that was a quick journey, wasn't it? We just happened to be here, at the Mun. Oh wow, okay, I just got a message from Features. He has 800 members on his Discord server now. Well done, Features. Right. We need 36. Oh, now! Okay, that's good that I noticed that when I did. Right, we are actually going to do some science while we're here. So, we are going to observe the mystery goo, we're going to log the pressure data, and we are going to take a temperature, which, as you can see, doesn't work. Huh, it doesn't actually explain it. Normally that explains, like, why you can't actually get... I land it? Features, you want me to land it? I can't... Oh. I've got to now. I've got to. I've just been challenged. How could I not land this now? Come on. Me and my pro skills. I can land stuff. I can do this. That was 75, science in that. Do I have to land this? Really? This is gonna be so painful if it fails. Because if this fails, I've just got my 75 science data. Oh, this is gonna be... I've got to do it. I have to do it. I've got to land this now. I have to land this now. I can't not land it. Jacksepticeye did the... Oh, right. Well, I guess now the question's where do we land? Annoying thing is, so... If, in fact, we can do a crew report, that's the one thing that I haven't been doing to get science. That would have helped if I was doing that a lot earlier. We can do a crew report, and if we read it, it doesn't say it. Why does it not say it? Why have they changed the messages? Okay, those messages used to be different, but what those messages said is the easiest place to land... What is this? That was not there, I swear. Right, so the easiest place to land a rocket is supposedly the inside of a crater, and you see, these are the easiest craters to land in, these huge ones here. But you may notice something about our orbit, none of them really go over the middle of the crater, and despite the fact there's a really, like, big crater over here where we're passing over, that's still really misshapen and stuff. It's still really, like, bumpy. But I can do it. I can land it anywhere, really. I'm gonna try and land this on the side that will be facing Earth. I'm sure I have enough Delta V. I don't have enough Delta V, but I'm sure we can do this. We'll send a rescue mission. That'll be our next mission, okay? Right? Yeah? We'll do a rescue mission next. It'll be good. Wait, hold on. I don't have anything... I'm sure we can do this. We're going to land and we're going to strand Valentina. This is not what I planned on doing for my stream, but sure. I mean, I planned on landing. I don't think I intended on landing this one. This one was supposed to be a flyby. We were supposed to get in orbit and then chuck it back at Kerbal and then like send a different rocket up to land. But I've been challenged, and how can I deny a challenge, huh? How could I deny such an amazing challenge? Right, this music feels really loud. Is this music too loud? I don't know what it's like on stream. Don't worry, I like space and KSP. I am exactly like you. I like space and KSP as well. And I say we should not do this, but we are, so we will. Come on, like, what's the moral of, like, every children's movie? As long as you have enough hope, you can do it. And I have enough hope that we can land. I don't have enough hope that we can get back, but I have enough hope that we can land. And that's all we need. Hope that we could land. We're not actually landing in the middle of the crater now, because as you can see, the Mun has kind of rotated a bit. Yeah, is stream audio okay, by the way? I'm not entirely sure if it is. Because this music feels louder than the normal bits of music, and I'm not sure if that's just my headphones, or if it's actually really loud. Right, so, as you can see down here, burn time, 50 seconds. When do we need to start the engines? At T-minus 25 seconds. Let's not screw this up. Somehow I'll still find a way to screw this up. Features, you better be watching still. You better not have just said land this rocket and then left. Okay, right, stream sounds are fine. That's good. Right. So, node in T-minus... Okay, now. Right. Oh gosh, no. Camera, don't go weird. I know you go weird a lot of the time. Right. So, as you can see, our trajectory has changed. So, either way, technically, we're going to land this. It may not be in one piece, but we will land it. There's also a good chance that when this lands, it will fall on its side. I really hope it doesn't fall on its side, because if it does, that's it. There's sort of no way of getting it back up, especially with a rocket this shape. Like, what is this? This is a dart. This is what this is. It's not a rocket, it's a dart now. Like, if this thing falls over, there's no way for me to really get it back up. Right, we're gonna point retrograde. We want to change to surface. And we want to change our altitude to read as terrain. And now comes the tricky bit. Oh gosh, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's not good. Do you see where we're landing? Do you see that? We're landing on the edge of a crater now. We've gone from landing in the center of a crater to landing on the edge. Now, so, if the center of a crater is the best place to land, what do you think an edge of the crater is? Yeah, it's the worst place to land. This could go really badly. I was about to quick save, but no, I made a promise to myself. Whatever mistake happens on this stream, it will happen. So, like, there's no reverting flight. I mean, I could revert the flight, I never set it so that I couldn't, but no reverting flights. We're not reverting flights, we're not saving crew members that die. Valentina, I would not have such a happy expression on your face, because there is a good chance you're about to die. Right, we want to decelerate, and it's best if you just do one long deceleration right at the end, because it saves more fuel. But the thing is, I kind of don't like doing those. They really scare me doing stuff like that. Right, we've landed in a very barren part of the Mun here, haven't we? There's nothing here. I mean, it's good science data and stuff, but like, there is absolutely nothing here. Right, we've got to. Oh gosh, decelerate, seriously, quick. No. Oh gosh, don't go back up though. Look at this, features. You're getting your wish. Perfect landing right on the Mun here. Gonna land on the surface, maybe like 2 meters per second. Okay, turn that off, otherwise we're never gonna reach the ground. I hate doing this. I absolutely hate doing this. I can do this, and look at that! Perfect landing. There you go, features. I've done your wish. I have done your wish. Why is it legs for dinner? What? Oh, landing. Oh, sorry, Aidan Bernard said features was for dinner, and then features just went legs. Well, there you go, features. I've landed. You've got your wish. And I hope you know that Valentina Kerman, her death is on your hands now. She was going to be fine. Now go to Mars. Go to Mars? That's what you want? I have 25 minutes left on this stream, and you want me to go to Mars? I mean, I could. There's one mod that I have installed on here, and it just makes it easier. It's like, I don't normally install mods on anything, because a lot of the time they ruin the game. There is one mod. Oh gosh, Valentina, are you okay? There is one mod that I have, and it's this one, and it basically just tells me the best time to set up a transfer window from one planet to another. So, I mean, I have done it myself. I can do it myself. I know how to do it myself. But that's basically just... I know how to do it, but it's easier if I use that. Right, let's plant a flag. And, what do we call this wonderful... Oh yeah, UK Space Agency, I forgot we had that. What do we call this? I think I have an amazing idea. Right. There we go. That's perfect. Right, so let's take a surface sample. There we go. So much science. You seeing all this? I'm getting so much science, and I'm not going to be... How about Moho? I've never actually gone to Moho. I've gone to 2 planets. I landed on... Well, crash landed on one, and the other one was just in orbit. So, I've actually only ever gone to 2 planets in this game. Right, before we hop back into this rocket, we're gonna go back to the space center. Don't worry, Valentina's fine. She has unlimited oxygen, because the people in this... Well, the Kerbals in this game... Yes, features. I know you saw that. And that plaque is now there forever. I can't change it. So... that... it's going to be there forever. Oh, look at this. Valentina Kerman just on the mun here. On her own. Do you know... You ever watched The Martian? You ever watched The Martian? The movie about, like, Matt Damon getting stuck on Mars for ages? Yeah, we've essentially got that here, but on the mun, which, I mean, I guess it's a bit better. I have a goal now. Like, Features has set me this goal. I could technically extend the length of my stream. I planned on going until 5:30. I could theoretically do it slightly longer, maybe push it to like 10 to 6. The problem is, so here's Duna, which in other words is Mars, and so the problem is, you may notice something. So there's Mars just down there with its moon called Ike, and here's Kerbin, or in other words, us. Now, do you notice a little bit of a difference here? It's the fact that they're miles away. I don't even know why I'm saying miles. They're literally millions, if not billions, of kilometers away. And power doesn't last forever. So, I'm going to need some sort of way of getting electricity back, which is this thing here, a solar panel. Now, you know what would be nice? Just having a solar panel. And you know what I need to get a solar panel? Well, I need science data. You know where all of my science data here is? Well, yeah, it's here on the mun with Valentina. There's a bit of a problem now. Like, all of this wonderful science data is here on the mun with Valentina. I am not entirely sure what to do here, because I could transmit the data. I could. Don't tip over the rocket. I could transmit the data. It is possible. But it's dangerous, sort of. It's quite dangerous. How can I see my like, where's my surface sample thing gone? Where's that gone? Review, where? I don't know where I need to look at it from. But that surface sample got me the most data. Do you still have it, Valentina? Take surface sample. Right, okay. We get 30 science for transmitting that. We get 30. Yes, dump the experiment. We already have it on board. If we review this, we get 34 for this. How much power do we have? Because we're low electricity charge. This could go badly. I need 90. I need 90. Build an F-35 Lightning. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Now I've got to Google something. Right, F-35 light. That says night. Lightning. I hope you mean F-35 Lightning 2, because that's the only thing that comes up on Google for me. You want me to build that? That's a really oddly shaped plane. Okay, I can't get that to appear on stream, but that is a really oddly shaped plane. Oh, wait, it's review stored data here. That gets me 32. That gets me 39. Ah. Right, transmit that. No usable... No usable... No usable comms anywhere. That's a bit of a problem. That's a very big problem. And here was me saying that they're useless. Valentina, you ever feel like going on a trip? I was about to press Z, but I better not, because if I do, it's going to launch the whole thing off. What if I can't even make a maneuver node while sitting here, like a duck? Well, this is awkward. What to do? I have 505 meters per second of delta V left. That is not much, because it took around like 11,000, probably more than that. I can use the jetpack in orbit, but the thing is, I can get someone in orbit, yeah, but if I did that, what would happen then? Because like they would either be stuck in orbit without the ship, or they would then end up traveling back to Kerbal and being in orbit there, and then they would have to descend into the atmosphere and they'd burn up. Either way, I lose all of the science and Valentina. And I'm okay with losing Valentina. I'm not okay with losing the science. People are expendable. People are renewable. My ship isn't. Well, actually it is, but we're not going to mention that. Right, anyway, let's just go up. So we're going to maybe waste like 100 meters per second of delta V here. Alright, shut off the engine. Wow, our apoapsis is low. Add maneuver. We are going to go prograde. Apparently prograde is that way, and we're going to go that way. And what happens? We don't go anywhere near Kerbal. Oh, what was that though? Right, so we can escape the mun. Oh, we don't have anywhere near enough fuel for this at all. Yeah, we can escape the mun, but what happens after that? Like, that technically decreases our thing. Let's bring us nowhere closer. Features, you see what I mean by the fact that Valentina's death is your fault? You know what? Let's land her. We're gonna land her again. We're going to land Valentina. We're going to land her. She'll be fine, I'm sure. We can do another land. We're going to land Valentina. And we're going to launch a different rocket. This rocket is going to do what its mission was. It's going to do a flyby. And it's not going to land, Features. I don't care what you say at that point. That next rocket is not going to land. And then we'll send a different one. That one will land. And then we'll get my science data. How about that? Huh? How about that? I think that is a much better decision than trying to land this multiple times, because now there's definitely not enough fuel. I mean, there wasn't enough fuel before, but like now there definitely isn't much fuel. So thank you, Features. You've caused a lot of problems, but you also got me above 100 subscribers, so I feel like I cannot complain. Right, slow us down. We're going to land good old Valentina back on the surface here. And then we're going to send a different one, and we're going to speedrun this next rocket. We're going to see how fast we can get it to the mun to fly around and then come back, because we're not landing it. I don't care what anyone says, I'm not landing the next rocket. The next rocket is... Wow, we're 2 kilometers away from, like, Valentina's grave. I think we need a new grave. Can I land? How close are we to the surface? We're 30 meters away from the surface. Land. Quick. Now. Valentina, we don't have much time. Like, well, no, you technically have all the time in the world, because you're not leaving here, but, like, I am on limited time here. Well, Valentina, I hope you have fun. It's been nice knowing you, but you are no longer needed here at the KSC, so, thank you. My throat hurts. Well, at least I can say that my first ever, in re-entry the mystery go would be destroyed. I don't think it would, because I've done it before. I've done similar stuff before. Right. Load up the Acapello 1. Who's going in it this time? Well, it's not Valentina, it's good old Jebediah Kerman. And I'm not losing Jebediah Kerman. Jebediah Kerman is God. We can't lose Jebediah Kerman. That would be horrible. We cannot lose Jebediah Kerman. Valentina, I mean, is basically Jebediah 2.0. But as long as we have a Jebediah who is God, then it will be fine. Hello. I know you're still here. Oh, wait, who's this person? Kangaroo 3505. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm noticing I've got a few more viewers now after Features Raid. Oh gosh, right. Decelerate that because we're losing too much fuel to air resistance. And now we've got to do this. Come on, we're speed running going to the Mun here. It's gonna be really fun. And we're not going to land. We're not landing. I don't care what anyone said. We're not landing. Quantum Visuals, how do you do? Right, we are not landing this one. I don't know if Features is still here, but either way, we are not landing here. Right, and we need to get up to 70,000. Let's go with 70,005. I really should be going more like a diagonal angle by that point. Because it's best if you use some of your fuel actually getting into space, also getting an orbit, but I didn't think that far ahead, so... Right, we're going to bring down the apoapsis. We are going to not do that. That was a horrible decision. What did I just do there? Right. More prograde. Right, there is our periapsis, and it is at 70,000. Nice. Right, maneuver. So, point it at the maneuver node. We're not going to fire the engines, like, at the wrong time. Oh, right, okay. Okay, Features. Hello, Nightmare Ink Crystal. How you doing? I'll just subscribe there. Alright, we're not going to land this one. And make it clear, we're not landing this one. If you want to see one of these things land on the Mun, go and watch the previous launch. I've missed my node. I've done it again. Oh my... I should not be in control of a rocket. I've missed the maneuver node. I've fired that way too late. Please don't tell me we're going to fail at getting into an orbit. I'm fine with, like, taking a bit longer than expected to get into an orbit. Failing to get into an orbit is a bit more embarrassing, I go. Do a gravity turn next time? What? Oh, what? You mean like slingshot around the Mun? I could have tried that. I'm not sure how you would set it up. Val didn't have any solid rocket boosters. That is true. I might strap some more fuel to this thing. I'm wondering, do we skip the Mun? Because theoretically, if I just strapped enough fuel tanks to this thing, we could technically get to Duna or Mars if you haven't played this game. We could if I just strapped enough fuel tanks. But do we want to go to the Mun first? Seeing as Features isn't here anymore, and he was the one telling me to go to Mars. Do we land on the Mun, like, properly, and actually get back? I mean, we could try a rescue mission as well. This is actually an option here. Oh, you know what I did forget to do? I was going to change the thumbnail, because I completely failed at doing the suggestion, which was the, what was it? I can't remember it now. Have I just gotten raided again? Did I just get raided again? Hold on, I have my tab minimized. I failed at getting into an orbit. I actually failed that. That is embarrassing. I'm gonna blame features. Still features' fault. Why have I just... I'm not sure if I've just been... Why am I getting messages coming through on... Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with my computer. My computer's being really slow and it's like sending me all of the comments from the past 5 minutes. I don't know what gravity turn is. Do you mean like slingshot around a planet? Is that what you mean? Oh god, I've changed the thumbnail as well to the stream. It's a bit more fitting now. Yeah, oh no, this thing can get to orbit. I just completely screwed it up. Yeah, I know that this thing can get to orbit. Like, it's entirely possible for this thing to get to orbit. It's just I completely screwed up the timings there. Yeah, I know. There's no way this one's getting back into orbit. This one, I'm gonna deorbit this one and hopefully let Jebediah live. I hope he lives. If he doesn't live, then there's a bit of oh, there we go, 22 science. Look at that. Yeah, I'm hoping Jebediah will live. We can actually get a crew report because I realised that I completely forgot to get all of them. Right, Jebediah can survive this. We can get Jebediah to survive this. And I have maybe 25 minutes to get one of these rockets actually working, and then maybe land someone on the moon. Hopefully land someone on the moon. I have 25 minutes to do this. Chances are low. The chances are very low, but I feel like it might be possible. Maybe. Wait, we mean that turn up the atmosphere to the direction of the orbit? Oh, right. I still don't know what you mean. I'm not good with terminology here. I'm not good at... Like, I know the basics of getting into an orbit, docking, and landing. I know that. I don't know terminology for anything. Spam spacebar. I could do that. I'm using the engine right now to decelerate, although I'm not sure if that is actually helping at all. I can also delete this maneuver node. It's absolutely useless at this point. Is the engine actually helping us decelerate? I don't think it is. I mean, it probably is. Okay, right. Yeah, we're gonna detach that. Bye. I probably should have turned your engine off first. That wasn't a good move. There we go. I was wondering why that was still attached to us. Turns out it wasn't. You know what we've just done is essentially create like 2 out-of-control missiles. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that is absolutely fine. Right, let's time warp. I know about doing that. Right, time warp. That thing's heading back up. Good luck, buddy, on your... Oh, no, they're both coming down. Down they go. Off to the ground. Well, the sea. That one's gone. And... Is that one gonna... Yep, that one's gone as well. Right, we have to wait for this thing now. Because Jebediah is my only... He's my only guy. He is my only, person. Do you think it would be quicker if so... Right, we're just going to do this. We're just going to, deploy shoot. We're going to get an EVA report as well. And, we're going to let go. Look at that. Jebediah having a good old time here. Is that Minmus? Is that where Minmus is? Hold on, let's do a quick check. That is Minmus! Look at that tiny dot. I hope it comes out on the stream. I don't know if YouTube is compressing this or something. Look, that's Minmus though. That little dot in the sky. There's Minmus, right? You know, this maybe wasn't. It's like, oh hey, I can still time warp. Go on, Jeb. You can do it. You can do it. You can make a nice landing. You can do it, Jeb. Spiral down. Oh wow, this actually gets us down way quicker. Oh, Jeb, are you okay? That looked violent. That looked real violent. Okay, right. Recover, Jeb, and now we actually still have to wait because we have to wait for our ship to land if we want that science. Can I get it yet, please? I just want my ship. Acapello 1, you're still descending. Can I just pick up Acapello 1? Just like get a helicopter, catch it midair. I think the Kraken has it. Okay, may the Acapello 1 rest in peace. Or in pieces. It has been taken by the Kraken and absorbed into an endless void. May that ship rest in peace. And we will launch another. Yeah, I know, 0.1 science. It was really useful. Well, rest in peace, Acapello 1. You will be missed by no one. Right. Come on, speedrun this. I can't not get a flyby at least. Like, at this point, I'm not even sure if I have enough time to do a landing. It's like, I have a maximum of maybe, like, 20 minutes. Maybe 25 if I push it to still do this. So I don't think there is any chance of a landing anymore. But a flyby can definitely be done. I know I can do a flyby. I can do a docking in 30 minutes, like, minimum, I think. So, a flyby is even easier. Alright, let's go up. Let's not miss the maneuver nodes this time. Let's maybe start rotating as well, so that we can start getting into an orbit before we reach, like, a maximum altitude. I'm noticing there's still 9 people here, which is amazing. Right, decelerate, so we're not losing it all to air resistance. What is a good altitude to start tilting, maybe? Add more boosters. Too late, yep, too late. I think there's like a 10-second delay or something between what I say and what appears on you, or on your stream. And trust me, it is not my like own decision. I selected no stream delay, but YouTube has to add one itself still. So there's a like 10-second delay or something, which is really annoying because it does mean that like even though this is live, I don't always get live feedback. This time, don't mess up. Thank you for the encouraging words. Thank you so much for the encouraging word. Oh, yep, well, hate to break it to you. The time your comment has appeared, we are at a lot higher than that, actually. We're a lot higher than that. Right, maneuver node. And we can do this time. We can get an orbit that isn't that high up. Right, oh, no, get out the way! Right, no, other way, this way. Right, and we can do a little bit of a burn retrograde. Okay, right. Our maneuver node is completely wrong, because it is still calculating it as if there is, like, an atmosphere here. By the time we actually need to burn it, the atmosphere is kind of gone, so I'm just going to go at 65 kilometers, which is now. There we go. It still says 5-minute burn time. I really hope that's incorrect. Like, if it's incorrect, then turn slowly at 10,000 meters. That's normally what I do. I normally do turn at like 10,000 meters. I don't know why I haven't this time. Oh well, it's fine. I'm sure everything is fine. Right, detach those. I really should just put those two, like, decouplers on the same maneuver node. Right, we can do this time. We can do this. I am positive this time. 2,000 meters, that's enough for a man mission. We can do this. We can absolutely do it this time. We're going to speedrun getting to the man. Maybe land. I feel like we're not going to be able to. I don't think I have enough time to build a rocket and land it and get it back. However, actually, you know what I should start doing? Once I might try and load up my pictures, because I have pictures of the old design. I fired too late, did I? Oh. Yeah, I have pictures of the first rocket I ever used to actually land on the moon. Not entirely sure where they are saved on this computer, because I moved everything around, so I don't know. Maybe I can recreate it from memory. Chances are, probably not. Can I get into an orbit, please? I really want to be in an orbit. I don't want to fail getting into an orbit this time. What's our altitude? We're at 80,000. Come on. We're still going up. This is good. This is good. We can do this. We can get into an orbit. This is going to be fine. I think I actually fired that at a really good time. I think 65 kilometers was actually a really good time to fire that. Like, yeah, we're a bit off of what our maneuver note says, or our maneuver plan. But, like, it's still fine, I think. I might slightly just... I might shut off the engines for maybe a tiny bit, because I don't want to be wasting fuel getting our apoapsis higher with no gain on the periapsis, really. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So, we're going to time warp, not add a maneuver. I don't want a maneuver. We are going to time warp here. We're going to point us prograde. This is a really useful time warp here, isn't it? 20 seconds. Right, so, time warp here, point us prograde, and now if we fire the engines, there we go, we are putting more into periapsis, and done. Right, not a perfect orbit, but not a bad one either, so here we go. Right, and our ascending node and descending node are at 0.2. Not brilliant. I think this way? Yep. That way. Okay. Oh gosh, this has got to be really sensitive. Right. Point at our maneuver node. We're going to decrease our thrust. Oh gosh, even that's still a tiny burn. There we go. Right, burn time 14 seconds, so we fire at T-minus 7 seconds. Yeah, Features Gaming definitely isn't here. I don't know where he is now, but I'm still glad. I mean, I'll probably see him on Terran later if I hop onto the server and stuff, so... He'll be on there, probably. Yeah. Still got a higher viewer base, still. 11 viewers. Oh, hi Melody. How are you? Hope it's all good. Yeah, I was actually streaming when you messaged on Discord earlier, Melody. I don't know if you knew that. I still took the time to reply, so somewhere in this stream, near the start, there's a bit where I'm just going, oh, Melody has messaged me, I should respond to this, and just completely ignoring the rocket that is launching at that time. I'm very good at flying rockets. I see I've convinced you to use DaVinci Resolve though, which is the same one that a lot of people use, so yeah. Yeah, Melody, if you're wondering what's happening, we're currently trying to fly past this thing, the Mun. We were going to do a really good flyby earlier, and then Features came along, and he was like, you know what you should do? You should land with this rocket that isn't designed to land. And, yeah, it's like, I decided I would try and land with a rocket that isn't designed to land, and that's the story of how, one of my Kerbals is now stuck on the Mun, alone, with no one else, and I can't send a rescue mission. I don't have the stuff for that. I don't have the finances or the effort, so... Yep, good luck, Valentina. You are entirely left there on your own. I think that the last stage can go... Rendezvous to the moon. Maybe. I mean, I'm just going to always use whatever fuel I can. It's like, I know that some people probably detach, like, each stage whenever it's designed. I will just use all of the fuel that I can, because, like, why not? It's there. It's useful. Actually, we should mess around with timings before we start adding prograde. Alright, okay, bring us down. We have a lot more fuel than I did last time. So, this should be better, because believe it or not, despite the fact that this is still a fairly awful orbit, it is better than the first one. I'm at 103 now? I'm gaining more subscribers. It's amazing. Have fun. I don't think I want my burn time to be 22 minutes. Let's increase this back up. 2 minutes and 1 second. Let's see if we can just get that to 2 minutes. Wait, hold on. I should probably be adding fuel. No, that's too far. That's 1 minute 59. Can I get 2 minutes? Is that at all possible? Come on, 77.5. There we go, 2 minutes. Boom. Right. So start the burn. Actually, that still feels like a really long time. Can we cut that down? Can we cut it down? Like 1 minute 33. Let's get that. There we go. 1 minute 34. So that is 30 seconds. Add 17. So it's 47. T minus 47 seconds. Woohoo! Here we go. Here we go. We can do this. T minus 47 seconds. Stop there. Oh gosh. Stop that at the perfect time. There we go. Hello, Catherine Easter. How are you? I haven't seen you here, so I only just saw your message. I'm not sure what to say now. I've run out of stuff to say. Who is actually here then? So, we've got 11 people still here. Kangaroo. Melody. Yeah, okay, right. Everyone's still here then. Same people that were here like 5 minutes ago. I can't time warp this. It won't let me time warp. Yeah, can't time warp when ship is under acceleration. It's really annoying. I'm really impatient. I wish I could just, like... Can I just time warp? Please, I want to be able to time warp in a burn. There's probably a mod for it, but I don't like installing mods. As I said earlier, there's one mod here, and it just helps me do something that I can already do. I assumed you're a Fetch fan, don't worry. Especially since you have Features Gaming raid for you. Yeah, he does do a raid every stream. Oh. Right, okay. Yeah, there we go. I've finally got a mention from Features Gaming without invading his stream. Right, and bring this down. I'm getting impatient. Come on, go faster, please, please. Right, and there. Right, there we go. That is a good altitude. Now, add maneuver. Bring that down, and there we go, 18,000. Doesn't really matter, I'm not too bothered about getting it equal orbit. Right, T minus, or not T minus, right, burn time 24 seconds, so fire at T minus 12 seconds. Huh. Yeah, and unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to land. Which is really annoying, because I have 9 minutes left of the stream at most. I'm probably going to need to stop it before then. So, that's really annoying. I'm sorry if you did come here for a landing. if I do stream this again, which is quite likely, I'm not sure when, then we'll definitely be doing a landing then, and features will probably come along and it'll be like, hey, can you go to Jupiter? Right. At T-minus 12 seconds, let's stop that there. Let's get a material study while we're here. Keep that. Right, T-minus 12 seconds, so 3, 2, 1, now. And we're also going to get my nice mystery goo, there we go. Detach that bit. Log pressure data, what is the camera doing? Seriously, that's not actually me pressing a button. I'm not affecting the camera there at all. Right, okay, decelerate us down here. I'm going to assume we are in an orbit. Yeah, we are. It's not the orbit that I planned in the maneuver, but it's fine. Right, we are going to do a crew report. And we're also going to do an EVA. Jebediah, I need you to give me an EVA report. Jebediah, you can also go on a nice little spacewalk. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I love it. This game is beautiful. Right. Oh, it's not spacebar to go up. It really annoys me. I keep thinking it would be spacebar to go up, but no, it's shift. Yeah, camera automatically goes orbit mode, which is kind of annoying in some cases because it really like freaks out, doesn't it? I think we actually have all the science that I actually needed here. So now, all we actually have to do. Oh yeah, there's Valentina. She's down there somewhere. I don't see Kerbal's on. Wait, why? Oh wait, hold on. Valentina is in the rocket, isn't she? Yeah, Valentina's down there. Hope she's having a good old time. She's not even near the flag anymore. The flag's now like 2 kilometers away. I forgot I named it that. Right, okay. We're gonna turn on the SAS because I don't want to be just spinning around out of control. So now we have to plan our way to get back to Kerbal. That went a bit fast. Right, bring this down. Not that far down. Okay, right. If we move it that way, that gets higher. That gets higher. Okay, we're roughly in the right place. That gets higher. This gets lower. Bring it down more. I'm gonna aim for just straight up re-entry. I'm not gonna try and get into an orbit around Kerbal. I just used the complete wrong button there. Yeah, I'm not going to try and get an orbit around Kerbal, I'm just going to aim for a straight re-entry. I think the altitude I go with is like 55 kilometers. So that. Right, another 28-second burn time. That's useful. I'll see you later, buddy. Well, probably not later, because... Don't worry, you're near the end of the stream anyway. It's about to end anyway, like once I get back to Kerbal. Right. We are pointed at the maneuver. Burn time is 28 seconds. Node in T-minus 14 is when we should start that burn. Jebediah, look at him. He's so proud. He's proud to have been the one that actually got here and returned. Because Valentina didn't. Valentina did not return. Maybe there'll be a rescue mission one day. If it gets to the point where, like... if it gets to the point where I have done enough progress on this save that I could rescue Valentina, that will probably be a goal in the future. I'm surprised at how much progress I actually made in this stream. Like, I've been going for 2.5 hours, so admittedly we haven't got as far as I thought we could have, but I'm surprised that I actually did get this far. Especially with the raid kind of distracting me halfway through. Still thank you to everyone that is actually here from that raid. I am grateful to you all. Right, stop the but. Are we just gonna crash into the surface? Oh gosh, we are. Okay, right, I said Jebediah was going to be the one that actually got here and returned. Up, 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 I don't know. Oh, gosh, this is bad. Up, 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 no, oh, gosh. No, no, I can't have this happen. I can't have this happen. Up, 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 now, now. No, no, where are you going? Jeb. Jesus. Okay, right, stop it there, stop it there. We good? I think we're good. Everything good? That was... What was that? That was an absolute mess. Thank you, Kangaroo 3505. I did realise. We're good now. We're good. Right, now the question is... That is quite far out. Where are we going to connect? Are we going to come in this way? I think we are, right? We're going to detach from the man in that direction. Ah, right, okay. So roughly here, and I assume we go that way? Maybe? Right, let's go just to the man escape. Can't walk. Really? We're not gonna crash, right? Wait. Let's just go up a bit. Thank you. Yeah, Kangaroo 3505, you're really useful here. You're pointing out a lot of things that I am not noticing. Right, here we go. We're on track now. Why does the line just disappear? Right, okay, at least I know that we're going to be coming in this way. So, we're going to add a maneuver, we're going to burn retrograde, and that is going to bring our nice little periapsis down. Not that low, that would be a death sentence, though. Let's go lower than that. There we go, right. T-minus 27 seconds, not T-minus 27 seconds, that's the burn time. 31 seconds, 41, can I just get a nice rounded number, maybe, like, equal, multiplication of 2, there we go. Right, T-minus 16 seconds, should all be on track by then. Jeb, I am sorry for the PTSD you're gonna get after this must be very traumatizing. You know what, stop the warp, I wanna see if I get any new science this far out. I do. That is nice. Alright, log that and log that. How wonderful. Right, now we can continue on with our time warp. Yeah, Jeb, I'm sorry. That just looks like the Death Star. If Melody's still here, like, do you see that? That is the Death Star right there. That is just the Death Star. Yes, you can orbit the sun. You can orbit anything. I've made easy mode difficult. Yeah, you can orbit any celestial body, really. Right. T-minus 16 seconds. Can we time warp just to get a little bit closer? Little bit. Okay, stop. There we go. I'm getting good at stopping those. Okay, bye Nightmare. Don't worry, stream's gonna end as soon as we land. If we land, given the rate this is going, it's gonna be a, like, very quick disassembly. I'm gonna blame all of this on Features. Everything was going well until Features said to land on the Mun. So, yeah. Let's blame it on that. Everything was going to go well, and then Features went land with this. Like, this is what we had when he said land. And now Valentina's dead, so... Well, she's not dead. She's still alive. She's gonna die. Probably. One day. I think he's saying that, like, I have caused so many problems for myself trying to do stuff that I've somehow made easy mode difficult. Okay, right. Why are we still focused on the mine? Go back to the ship. Right. We are going to time warp as fast as we can down to Kerbal. And the thing is, we're going at a speed where if we don't decelerate, we're going to shoot through the atmosphere and just go straight back around. So let's just... You know what? You might have actually been right earlier. The mystery goo might burn. Well, I hope it doesn't. That's all I can say. I hope it doesn't. Alright, we brought our apoapsis down. Yeah, our periapsis might actually be high enough to the point where no matter what, we're just going to go, like, through the atmosphere and loop back round again. Because, as you can see, our orbit speed is way higher than it should be. It's way higher than it should be. So... Yeah, I think we're actually going to shoot through the atmosphere at this point. Oh my gosh, what is going on with our... Oh wait, it's because we're on it's because we're on land mode, not sea level. Yeah, I think we're going fast enough to the point where this is going to shoot through the atmosphere and then just sort of come back. Am I going to have to sit here for like 7 orbits just waiting for this thing to eventually stop? Come on, time warp, time warp. I'm cutting this rig close. I have until 6 o'clock at maximum. Like, I'm cutting this so close. It's 5:53. Alright, come on. I can do this, I can do this. We've just got to wait here. And quite a bit. We've got to wait here quite a bit. You know what? Since I know it's going to do that, if I just do warp there... Oh my gosh, this is so slow. This is so slow. Can we go faster? Oh wait. Cancel the warp. There we go. Right, for some reason, the warp goes really weird. Like, if you're going at 4 times speed when you come out of the atmosphere, when you enter, or when you go... I don't know what I'm saying. If you're going at 4 times speed when you exit the atmosphere, for some reason, 4 times speed remains your maximum. And I don't know why. Alright. Periapsis, I'm gonna just put a marker down on this. Our speed is way too high. It's really bad. Because the thing is, we're also quite high in the atmosphere as well. So, we're not getting that much air resistance. It's only going down maybe a few 100 meters each time. What we really need is the apoapsis to decrease, which luckily it is quite a bit. As long as the apoapsis decreases, eventually it will hopefully reach a speed where it's fine. This is not how I planned on spending my Sunday afternoon. Sitting here, waiting for rockets to deorbit. Just sitting here. Okay, right, cancel the time warp and now start again, and look at that, we're going faster. Yeah, Sunday afternoon, did not expect to be sitting here, waiting for Jebediah Kerman to slow down enough to get out of orbit. Come on, how long is this gonna take? How many orbits? Place your bets now! Place your bets. We're flying right over KSC here, look, there it is. How big is that runway, if you can see it from space? Oh, bye, I like space and KSP. Yeah, eventually I'll have to do another one of these streams, won't I? It's kind of just like an obligation now, I can't not continue this. Captain Pineapple's adventures in absolute torment. Poor old Jebediah Kerman. He has been on his own for a day. Actually, why am I saying poor Valentina's the one in trouble here. Like, Valentina's the one who's stuck in on the Mun with no one else, no contact or anything, no fuel, no hope of getting home unless a rescue mission is sent by people who kind of admittedly don't care about her as long as they have a different pilot. Poor Valentina Kerman. It's probably been there for like maybe a day or two now, like maybe 2 days. Oh, considering the fact that Jebediah's now on 2 days, Valentina's probably on around 3. Valentina has been alone for 3 days, which, if you didn't know, is actually the time it takes to get to the moon in real life. In real life, it takes 3 days to drift all the way out to the moon. In this, it only takes 1 day. So, I mean, like, it must be very sad, but at least in real life, for those 3 days, you get to talk to your astronaut buddies who are also with you, because they would always send 3 people at once. So, like, at least in real life, it was, you had someone to talk to. Poor old Valentina. There's no power in her thing either now at this point. So it's like, what? It's like, once the batteries in that, like, command module run out, that's it. She is alone, with no help, ever. Never going to get help, really. Well, I'll help her one day, maybe. If you look at this, though, we are spending more and more time in the atmosphere, which is good, because every time we spend more time in the atmosphere, we get to spend more time, like, slowing down. My bet is 8. I think it's going to take 8 orbits. 1 Kerbin day is 5 hours long. Oh, yeah. Because the timer was on 5. Huh. That is... Huh. That's... I always just assumed it would be 24, like in real life. Oh. I guess it makes sense, though. If you scale down everything else, you're probably going to scale down timings as well. So, I guess, in reality, Valentina's probably only spent 15 hours by herself. Although, there probably is the fact that there's still the extreme sadness and dread of the fact that you don't have any chance of getting home. I guess there is that. So, like, in my opinion, if you're alone for 15 hours... What just happened there? I pressed the wrong button, that's what. In my opinion, if you're alone for 15 hours, you're probably going to be a bit... I don't know. Well, I guess a lot of people spend 15 hours alone, actually, don't they? Okay, if you're alone for 15 hours, and you have... And, like, you have this knowledge in your head that you are stuck there, unable to leave, so this 15 hours is going to go on forever, you're probably going to be a bit sad. So, Valentina is probably a bit sad. Which I think is an understatement, but... Valentina's probably not having the greatest of times right now, is she? Just sitting out there. This is getting really boring, just sitting here. I mean, look, at least our apoapsis is going down. Once that apoapsis reaches 70, we know that we're landing. I mean, we know that we're landing now anyway, because we're not going to suddenly accelerate up and shoot back to the moon. In fact, this might be it. Oh, I think this is it. This is our last one. Yes! This is our last time going round. We're gonna land. Woohoo! Oh, finally. Jebediah. It has been so long. It's been so long. Oh, we're on fire. It's been... Stop messing around with the camera. Jeez. It's been so long, Jebediah. Gosh. It's good that you're the only person to spend a long time just solitary and stuff. It's good that no one else does, ever. I feel really bad for Valentina. We will send a rescue mission. If any of you are ever here for another stream, constantly remind me and go, you need to save Valentina. Like, just in all of my streams that I ever do on KSP, even if they're not KSP, if you go onto like one of my videos or something, if you happen to watch them, I don't know if any of you do, it's like, if you go onto my videos and stuff, constantly comment, you need to save Valentina, because she's alone, by herself. Hello, 7th person that has now started watching the stream. I'm afraid you join us right at the end. That actually sounds like Jebediah is going to die. Jebediah is not going to die. Hopefully. But why does it look so foggy? That is... Oh, it's nighttime, that's why. Yeah, hello, 7th viewer. Oh, it's you! You're back. Right. Yeah, don't worry. Goo is safe. Wait, hold on. If we hit the water too fast, is the goo going to break? There's a good chance that will happen, actually. I don't know. We're gonna decelerate enough to be fine, right? I mean, you're saying the goo, be careful and stuff, but, like, there's nothing I can do. The goo is, like, everything here is left up to fate now. I'm not in control of anything. But here we go. We're finally on our descent back down to Kerbal, and yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the stream. Yeah, the goo did survive. I know, it's a miracle. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the stream. I know, it's annoying. I wish I could stream longer as well. Considering this is my first stream, I'm amazed at how well it's gone. I was not paying attention. I thought something blew up there. Right, yeah, considering this is my first stream, it's gone amazingly well. So, yeah, but, I'm up to 105, am I? Oh, that is amazing. Thank you so much, Features, and thank you to everyone here as well. Like, there's gonna be some people that aren't here now, either. Yeah, so, there's some people that definitely aren't here. Look at that, 282 science collected by Jebediah. And no one else. No one else exists. It's just Jebediah. Jebediah is the only pilot. It's going to be a Russian cover up here. We don't mention Valentina ever. Yeah. One day I'll be fine. Yeah. Goodbye. It's been fun. It's been a fun end to the stream. Well, waiting for like 10 minutes for everything to decelerate, but thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone that subscribed, and huge thank you to Features. I don't think he's here now, pretty sure he has left, but thank you so much, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart there, like, amazing. I did not expect to hit 105 subscribers so soon, because my goal was 100 by the end of the year, which I thought I could meet. I did not expect to meet it in May. It's May, right? But yeah, so thank you to everyone that watched. I really hope you have enjoyed it. This has been my first stream, so still working out a lot of the stuff. I spent like 2 hours earlier just messing around with private streams to try and get everything working. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I will hopefully see you in the next stream, and someone please tell Features that I am eternally grateful to him for that. So, you know, as I said, I always do this. I do this, like, if you watch my episodes, it's like, I'll be saying goodbye 5 times, normally. But yeah, so, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye.